Hello Commanders and welcome to part 18 of the Greater Tamilakam series. Today we are going to proceed forward with a new invasion, with a new victim under the reign of the United India. I try often to follow these con news to have an idea about the casualties of our enemies, of our neighbors and everyone in the game. And you saw in the last part that Greece possessed one destroyer in this region near Deir ez-Zor. I killed it with my elite attack aircrafts. Now I'm going to proceed here to make a defensive wall versus Poland because I do not want him to get any closer to my borderlands. This is why I'm rushing here to take those bordering provinces between us to be able to make a line that he cannot cross. You understand? This is what I'm trying to do here. Meanwhile, I'm sending all of my recently mobilized land forces, mobile SAM launchers and multiple rocket launchers and even the max level motorized infantries to the front. I'm gonna need them in case Poland is going to think about a surprise attack or something. I need to be ready. From the notifications here, you see how much motorized infantries I killed for Greece. I also killed one destroyer. He still has a lot of infantries in that city of Qa'im. Okay, I'm gonna try to take as much cities as possible here. We are getting closer to the end of the series, so I advise you guys to not miss these parts because yeah, you do not know when it is going to escalate very quickly. But you know, in such a game like Rising Tide, someone can gather 500 points in 1 second. You only need to conquer one victory site. This is what makes this game interesting. You don't know when you are the last one in the game, and in a few seconds, if you conquer 2 victory sites, you are going to be the first one. For those who did not watch my Greater Serbia series, they will not understand what I am speaking about, because those who watched it, they know what I am talking about. I won that game in solo by stealing 2 victory sites at a time. When the day changed, I gathered 1000 points overnight and I won that game in solo. It was one of the craziest stunts I've ever done in Conflict of Nations World War III. I still remember that game. It was epic. It was epic. And today here with Greater Tamilakam, a new challenge. A new very hard challenge. Here I'm trying to declare war on this region after cleaning Greece, all those lands there in Greece, because you know, well, it's not Greece, it's Syria, but those lands possessed under the reign of Greece. Greece has been conquered by Poland and I was stealing some lands, well yeah. The level 1 conventional warheads is done, is ready. And now I'm going to upgrade them for level 2. Also the air superiority fighters, because you know, I need more aerial coverage because I do not have anything that can save me versus attack helicopters, because I have multiple rocket launchers, mobile SAM launchers and the elite attack aircrafts. So I'm gonna need air superiority fighters to be able to cover my land forces, my land stacks against any kind of helicopter attacks. Here I'm searching for a supply city to annex and I chose Herat. It's inland one, so far from the dangers, and it's going to be a suitable one to be annexed, especially it is close to the Polish border. I can use that city later to mobilize some land forces. It is going to reduce the trip time, of course, the moving time. This region still, there is few parts that belong to Saudi Arabia, but all of the south of this region is owned by Yemen. Look at that, that place is crawling with cities. It looks like a golden bounty there. I'd like to take those regions because it's going to be so rich of resources. And if I manage to take so quickly Yemen, it's going to boost up my resources production significantly. Poland is still the first one, I'm second and Philippines is the third. Look at that hourly resources production supplies. 405 per hour. Components 369 per hour. Fuel 258. Electronics 176. rare materials 171, and manpower 399. That's amazing resources production in a Rising Tides map, because Rising Tides map has the least resource production in all kinds of maps. You know why? Because it's technologically accurate and understandable, because the theme of this map is in the future, 2050, something like that, after the global warming, where the climate is going to change and the sea levels they are going to rise. Of course, the global warming is going to affect the natural resources, which is going to make the resources so low. This is why the choice making the Rising Tides map with so low resources production. This is just a small idea I wanted to give you, boys. Okay, there is a sneaky infantry here in the center of this province. I'm lucky to see it before my infantries encounter them and engage them in a melee attack. I will dispatch my elite attack aircrafts to kill that infantry. Meanwhile, I'm trying to gather as much surrounding provinces as possible here. I will send 2 National Guards to the city of Aleppo to help stabilize it, because I don't want it to turn to insurgency. Of course, here the insurgency is badass. It's the Chosen, and the Chosen is literally so strong. It's even stronger than normal insurgencies, the rogue state in normal maps like Apocalypse. It's so strong. It's crazy. Okay, now I perform a naval blockade on Yemen. I surrounded it with all my ships. Look at that. Every ship is going to be in front of the coastal city, and I'm going to start bombarding them until they kill all of the available defenses in that nation. Like that. After I will send my motorized infantry to claim them. With empty cities, of course, it's not going to require a lot of time from me and a lot of efforts to kill those infantries and defenses, so my ships, they are going to do the work for me. I'm gonna send more National Guards to claim those lands. I need as much as possible in this region to be able to stabilize it so quickly, and of course finish the war ASAP. Especially now that the game is getting tighter and tighter. Like I spoke in the last episode, I'm going to plant some intel agents in Poland, and this is the result. Look at the resources of Poland. He does not have warheads. That is good news. Okay, let's have a look here. Level 7 motorized infantries, level 2 anti-tanks, level 5 main battle tanks, level 1 mobile sub-launchers, level 1 air superiority fighters, level 3 naval patrol aircrafts, level 5 strike fighters, level 2 submarines, level 3 naval officer, level 1 infantry officer, and level 5 frigates, and level 1 cruisers, destroyers, something like that. Well, I don't know the design especially. Okay, so these are all the conquered cities of Poland. He's not mobilizing anything, only 1 infantry in that city, so nothing special here. But yeah, he has a good composition. And especially he has the attack submarines, so good. I have naval patrol aircrafts. He has the level 5 strike fighters. I have a lot of SAMs. So basically here, the only thing that is going to annoy me a little is going to be a combination of main battle tanks and mobile sub-launchers, because I cannot touch it with my elite attack aircrafts. In that case, I'm gonna need the help of my artillery to attack it from distance. He is building naval patrol aircrafts in Warsaw, infantry in Lublin, infantry in Krakow. Okay, he is focusing. Oh, in Bydgoszcz, he is building a cruiser. Hell yeah! Well, the dude's production is pretty heavy. He is going to have significant amount of units. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, guys. Thank you for watching today's episode. Boys, let's meet in the next one.